Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at the PulseChain ecosystem today. We'll take a look at PulseX, Incentive, PLS, and PHEX. And like I said in my previous video, I'm very confident that the bottom is already in. The reason I say that is because we've perfectly hit the 78.6% fib when we take a fib from our bear market low in September 2023 up to our high in March 2024. You see how we perfectly hit the 786 over there, and we can even see that on the 4-hour time frame. Right down to the small time frame, we wicked down to the 786. We were actually hovering above the 786 for a little bit over a week. You see how we were just stuck here within this range over here for a little bit over 7 days? We were just hovering above the 786. And then we had what's called equal low sell side liquidity. We took that sell side liquidity out. We wicked towards the 786, and then the 4-hour candle closed right back into the range. You then had a bullish engulfing continuation, back test to the top of the range, and then more expansion from there. You had a double back test, and then you had a continuous move off of the range highs. Okay, we're up a little bit over 60% over here, and yeah, so I do think the bottom is in. Like I said in my previous videos, we perfectly nailed the bottom right down to the hourly time frame. Now, this over here could be a subwave 1, right? This could be a subwave 1. You have your second wave, third, come down for a fourth, and then a fifth wave higher. And we can see that the third wave came up towards the 100% fib, which is a common target for a third wave, especially in crypto. Now, it may extend higher towards the 1.236 and 1.382 for that third wave, but taking a look here at the RSI, we may see a little bit of a pullback towards structural support. You can see that on the 4-hour time frame, we did reach into overbought territory. So it wouldn't surprise me, we do see a little bit of a throwback towards the neckline of this potential inverted head and shoulders pattern that we have here. Or just, yeah, the neckline. So the neckline is over here, right? And then this over here would be considered your left shoulder, your head, and then your right shoulder. So something I also wanted to bring towards your attention is that if we take a fib from our July high down to our September 9th low, we can see that we have reached into the 70.2 to 78.6% fib region. And this is, like I said, this is usually where the market likes to see a pullback, okay? Or a reversal. So within this region over here we have a lot of resistance. So we may see a little bit of a pullback, and then continuation higher. Okay, now if we end up getting above 40257 and we get a 4-hour closure above 402427, above this region over here, okay, then it's likely we won't have the pullback and we'll continue on higher towards the higher Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, so the Fibonacci retracement levels that are higher would be the 702, 786 measured from our March high down to our September low. Okay, and that would be sitting at 407 and 4059. Okay, that would be the next point of interest if we end up getting above these two levels over here. Now there definitely is other fib retracement levels, and that would be the 50% and the 61.8% fib. Okay, but my main point of interest would be this level right here. Get above this level over here, then it's very, very likely we're going to go ahead and make a new all-time high. Because I can't show you guys on the trading view chart because it doesn't have the full price history. But on the deck screener chart, just know that we came down in an ABC correction. Okay, so we had an ABC down, ABC up, and then you have a 5-wave move to the downside. Okay, so this over here would be your A wave, this is your B wave, and then you have a C wave down. then what we're seeing now is the start of our impulsive move to the upside, right? This was your airdrop. This is either A or 1, right? A or 1. And then you have your A, B, C. And then once you have your extension, that would either be 3 or C. Okay, likely a 3. But yeah, this is PulseX. Very bullish on PulseX. Something I also wanted to bring towards your attention is this weekly MACD cross. Okay, so let's take a look here at the weekly. And we see a weekly MACD cross over here. A little bit of a lagging indicator, but the good news is that we see the pump and now we're seeing the MACD cross. Okay, very, very bullish sign. Okay, we were close to crossing over here, but then it got unwinded and then it crossed now. So weekly close is in about 3 days. So we should get confirmation on this weekly cross. But so far, this is looking very bullish. We have the histogram turning up towards the 0 line. Bullish divergence on the RSI. Okay, bullish divergence over here. So if we go on the 3-day time frame, it's more prominent and it's more apparent on the deck screener chart, but we can see the bullish divergence on the MACD over here. You see how we are making consecutive lower lows here, right over here, but we're making a higher low on the indicator. Okay, very, very bullish. The wave count shows we're bullish, and also the indicators as well. Also, the pattern it's forming over here, it's usually a pattern of a coin that has never really seen a bull market before. And that's usually what you get, right? You have the creation of your coin, your pump, and then your dump, right? And then you have your B wave, and then you have your C wave like that, right? So this over here would be your A, your B, and then your C. Okay, and then you have continuation up. Let's take a look at PLS. And PLS is broken out, okay? We call the bottom on the whole ecosystem right down to the hourly time frame. And yeah, so we see the breakout here on PLS. This over here would be considered your structural support. So don't be surprised if we wick down there before higher. Next point of interest would be the 70.2 to 78.6% fib at 4 3 zeros 11,702 and 3 zeros 13,715. So right over here. But like I said, I do think it's going to go way higher because this is just an ABC correction, right? Your A, your B, and then your C. And now we're starting our impulsive move to the upside. Likely would take us above your all-time high. Take a look at Hex over here. So it doesn't look like it's popping up here on TradingView because I'm on my iPad here, but we'll take a look at INC because I know a lot of you are into INC. And like I said, we bottomed out at the 61.8% fib. We perfectly called the bottom over here. This was our bullish descending broadening wedge, right? We had a bearish megaphone pattern or an ending diagonal pattern to mark our top in March. And then we had a bullish engulfing, bullish descending broadening wedge to mark our bottom in September. And look where we came down, right at the 61.8% fib. And right off structural support. You see how many times we use this level? Used it as resistance here, support over here, and then we're using it at, and then we dipped below it for your manipulation, but we did it towards the 61.8% fib. And now we're seeing continuation up. Okay, so the next point of interest would be the 70.2 to 78.6% fib right here. Okay, and like I said with PLS, structural support would be sitting right over here. Okay, so don't be surprised if we wick down there before we continue on higher. Now I have the full roadmap on PLS, incentive token, Hex, and PulseX in my Discord with all of the exit targets and exactly how I'm going to be taking profit, when I'm going to be taking profit. And you definitely don't want to miss that. So if you haven't joined the Discord, then definitely click the link in the description below so you can stay updated with the Richard Heart ecosystem, as I do cover them every day, usually in the mornings. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.